Okay, I believe the girl is live. I don't know why it's keep popping up. I don't know how to take that thing off. I gotta figure out how to do that. I don't know. But hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. I told you guys I was going to make it. I made it. I made it. I made it. To this week's podcast. And guess what, guys? I'm not even tired. Yes, tired is a word. I am not tired. I thought I would be. But today's class, guys, it was relatively small, but that's why I still had such an amazing time. I got out at a decent time. I didn't feel overworked. I didn't feel overwhelmed. Like I came home with a lot of energy. That is rare. Normally, I am exhausted after class. I really am. But I guess that's because it's a lot of people. But today, guys, we had 2 people in class. Can you believe it? I don't know what's going on out there. Like life is really lifing. I had so many ladies that had to cancel for various different reasons. And they were actually scheduled. Like they were actually scheduled. And I'm like, why are they not in class? One had no idea she was even supposed to be in class. I'm like, hold on. Why is she not here? Another young lady from the Bahamas. Oh my God, I was so mad she couldn't come. Got her tickets, booked 2 classes actually, and could not make it from the Bahamas. That would have been really exciting for her to be in class. Also, another one of my young ladies, guys, came down with COVID. Like, oh my, like life is lifing right now. And then another one of my young guys, I don't know what was going on. Another one of my young ladies missed her flight. So she didn't get there till I don't know, maybe like 11 o'clock. But guys, I don't know what's going on out there. That's why I like staying in the house. But life is life, but nonetheless, I still had an amazing time. I really did. I had an amazing time. Amazing energy in the room. Y'all know I'm an energy person, right? So that was like pretty cool. Hey, Toya Queen. Hey, Toya. So I told you guys I was going to make it. Tomorrow is our intermediate class. Excited for that class because I'm doing a backdrop that I've never done in class. But it's a huge, it's like a triple panel backdrop. I've done it myself. Like I've done tutorials, but I've never done it in class and I've never taught it like hands-on. So we're gonna see what it do. But guys, again, if you are new to my channel, I'm excited. Can I just tell y'all why I'm excited? Because I keep getting confirmations that this is where I'm supposed to be. I keep getting confirmations that right here, over here in YouTube world, this is where I am supposed to be. So I don't know. We was talking about that again today. I'm excited to be back, like fully back to the platform. I don't know what's going over there and with the band. I don't know if y'all heard about it. Y'all should have heard about it. It looked like the band went through. I don't know because I've been busy, right? I haven't really had time to figure it out and do my updates. But y'all, if the thank you, Toya. Y'all see what Toya said. If you like this video, if you guys watching, like this video. If you guys are over there in TikTok land, I don't really know the latest, but what's happening over there? Is the band on or is it halfway on, almost coming on? Like, what is going on? Which is furthermore the reason why I'm saying right over here home. YouTube land, right? So many of you guys said, you like missed the content. So we are scheduled to make more content and like really just focus on this one stream of macro content. Because at the end of the day, the shorts and the reels and all that stuff is good. But the macro content is really where it's at when you're talking about providing value, when you're talking about really giving your audience like beefy content, like things that actually help them. I can't really help you the way I want to help you in a 10-second video. And it was even Zandra in class today. She was like, I didn't see none of this on YouTube. I was like, I can't give it all away. Then you would never have a reason to come to class. Like, but I could give enough of it away to make you realize why you need to come to class. So, guys, I want you guys to tell me. I don't know. So, Toya, I heard barrel. I've been hearing a little bit like TikTok's supposed to be getting banned a week ago. I don't know, girl. But as of the day, like I heard, I get alerts like for my YouTube family to kind of keep me abreast of what's happening. And I had got some content like, well, what do you do now? And I was like, well, it don't bother me because my home is over here. This is where I belong. This is where my people at, right? And they told me last week that this is where they come looking for me. So I'm good. And it's just, I don't know if it all the way went through. I know it's banned, I think in like 15 other countries. Child, I don't know. I got a presence over there, right? But that ain't family. Not yet. I got to bring them over here. I got to bring them over to YouTube land. So yeah, that's what I kind of saw happening in my phone today. But tonight, guys, I want to talk about we want to talk about overcoming imposter syndrome, and the reason being that's the very thing I'm talking about right now. Showing up on your platforms and showing up the rep your brand. Y'all know one thing about your girl, she's going to rep her brand all day, every day. Now, if y'all don't see me, y'all know y'all send me your messages like, "Where you at? Where you been at? I ain't see you live. I ain't see where you at." That's because I'm working on something. Oh, I could just be relaxing. I don't know. I don't know. But at the end of the day, when I come, I'm coming. She's repping that brand, the Porsche Academy, all day. I put too much work into it. I put too much life into it. So it's like a lot of you guys, I am seeing you guys come out more, though. I can say that. I'm like, okay. I'm seeing you guys come out more. I'm seeing you guys, especially with the reels and the short form video. I'm seeing you guys really do amazing with that, right? But I like want to ask you, I get it, and I guess I'm asking really from my because I've been kind of playing around with my content over the past pretty much like over the past 2 months, right? And kind of just seeing the different platforms, how people respond. Is it really my people that's responding, or is it somebody that just think I'm cute? At the end of the day, that ain't why I show up, right? I show up for y'all. They're like, oh my God, girl, that video was the bomb. I got so many nuggets out there. That's why I show up, right? So it's like you got to test the waters and find out where are your people. But a lot of you guys are not really showing up. Y'all sit there and do a little reel, and that's cute. But is that real? You gonna get booked from that reel? Is somebody really going to go and dig deep and put on that FBI hat? Like, oh my God, what's she doing? Where's she at? What she got going on? What does she do? What does she provide? Right? At the end, hey, Tanya Queen. So at the end of the day, a lot of you guys, and I gotta stop saying that. I say at the end of the day a lot. I don't know why, but I'm gonna work on it. But a lot of you guys say, that's not your thing. And I get it because it's really not my thing either. But one thing I can say, since I've been focused on building this monetization model, I'm gonna make it my business, right? I'm gonna make it my jam. I'm gonna make it all the things. You want to know why? Because they kick me out of recurring check every month that I don't have to really work hard for. So if you guys, I know a lot of you guys talk about monetizing your content. You want to make money from this. You want to get that bag. You want to get that coin. And I want you guys to learn to start doing it smarter, right? Do it the easiest way possible. Because if it's like, I had stopped creating content last year. It was just too much. It was overwhelming. So I wasn't showing up like I should have been. And I also was doing so many other things like building other businesses, right? But this is home. Like I've built the Porsche Academy from a thought. And I've built it to a recognizable brand. So that's not something I could just kick off to the side and be like, oh, well, I'm over here now. And I can't do that. So it's like, I have to show up. But it's like, I was in that space. I told you guys about it. I was in that space, like, show up now to do what? Like, I talked about all the stuff. But I just had to go and find my new love for it, right? It's so many different things you can do with draping. And I was just so focused on the stuff that you guys ask me questions about all the time. And I'm like, that's getting a little bit redundant. I can't keep making videos about the same thing. But then realistically, I am the influencer, right? I am the draping queen, right? So it's up to me to really bring new ideas and new horizons to you guys. So in order for me to do that, I had to go and seek them out. And so in me seeking it out, and some of you guys seen it like in my vlogs and stuff, like I just fell in love with other aspects of draping. And that is like the new content you guys will be seeing on the channel. I feel giddy again. Like, oh my God. Hey, Kimmy Kim. I just feel good again. Like I found something like I fell in love with. It's fun again. At first it felt more of a chore. And y'all know your girl don't like working. I don't like feeling like I'm working. If I feel like I'm working, I don't know. I probably don't see it to the end because I just don't like that feeling. I like the creative side of me when I'm using my natural talents and my natural gifts of something I love doing, and I'm still able to produce the results that I'm looking for, right? So I love doing it, but I'm still getting compensated for it, right? It's not like I'm playing over here with this hobby and we ain't got no food in the refrigerator. So that's like the main thing with you guys, like showing up. At the end of the day, I know what it feels like to not want to show up because you may not know what to say, or you may not. A lot of you guys say, I don't like my voice. Baby, do you think I like mine? If y'all sit around and tell me constantly that voice, that squeaky voice, that loud voice, like your husbands could recognize my voice, your children could recognize my voice. Like, is you watching that lady again? Y'all think I like it? I don't, but sometimes I still got to sit there and watch it because I am perfecting my craft. That is a part of my craft because I'm using my natural talents and my natural gifts to motivate other people. So if motivating and energy is a part of my selling point, I have to show up. Can't nobody do it like me. I can't hire somebody to do what I do because they're not delivering it how I would deliver it. So it's like I have to show up. But in the beginning, guys, I'm trying to tell you, Alicia, come on with it. Alicia say she's guilty of what I'm saying. I know it. Because we've been talking about this for a while. And that's why I kind of wanted to get into this thing of I'm getting back heavily into my content, right? And I had to get out of that. I'm gonna be all the way a buck with y'all. I'm gonna be all the way transparent. I was for a while like feeling uncomfortable on camera because you girl picked up some pounds. I did. I was like, oh my God. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm like, baby, the things I went through and like last year, the scares I had last year. Y'all know if y'all saw the vlogs, like I thought my face was disappointed. I was like, Lord, just I'll do whatever you want me to do. Just get me back. Just get me back first to the States, then get me back to just looking like myself. And it's like I had to slowly get into that. Y'all see your girl ain't got no lashes on today? And y'all know I don't normally do that because I be like, I look like Skeeter off the Muppet Babies. But I'm like, you know what? You is a beautiful person inside and out. So it's like I just been taking away all of the things that I get up. For one, it takes away from my day. Getting up, having to do makeup, and I'm like, I ain't got time for all that. I really don't, right? I don't. That is why I wear wigs. That's why I wear hair, because I don't have time to sit there and manage hair. I really don't. And so I was like, you know what? Forget them lashes. So like for the past, I don't know, maybe about 3-4 days, your girl ain't had on none. I was like, oh my God, girl, you look funny. But guess what? It's like I'm getting back to my natural state. And guess what, guys? I have more time in the morning. This morning for class, guys, I was ready in like 10 minutes. I swear to God, I was ready in like 10 minutes. I was up, I was energized, I was ready to go. It's like at the end of the day, this is me. I'm going to be 20 pounds heavier. I'm going to be 20 pounds lighter. Whatever it is, this is who I am. And I cannot let it affect the results I'm about to make in the world or the impact I'm about to make on the world, in the world, right? So it was really about, I'm going to get back in my content heavily. And I'm back to, y'all know how I used to be. I would be coming out the gym, hair sweaty, looking like Dave Ruffin. I don't care. I feel like I got something to say and I'm going to drop it on somebody's spirit and they need to hear it right now. And that is like a really great place to be, especially when you're creating content because it's transparent, it's in the moment, and it's going to be for whoever it's for right then and there. A lot of times I just randomly, especially when I used to go to my office, y'all, and I would go live. And I never knew how impactful that was for some of my ladies, right? Some of my ladies was looking forward to my Monday drop. I don't know. I'm a Monday person. All the Monday haters, y'all got to lay back down. Try it again. I'm a Monday lover. I get so energized on a Monday because it's like I have a week to really execute my goals and start off right. So I will always drive to work and go live and just be, I don't know, just regular precious fashion. But when it stopped, because I shut my offices down, I didn't know people were really looking for, it was like firing them up, right? So I sat there and let something that I was going through prevent me from creating my impact. That was really helping other people. And I was like, okay, so you got to, that's when you get into realizing why you're showing up, right? Why are you showing up? You guys have to show up because can't nobody do what you do at the end of the day. Can't nobody do it the way you do it. I don't care if you got one viewer or like today and guys in class. I don't care how many people was in class. I still showed up in my best precious fashion because they deserved it. And that's what they came there for. If one person, if you go live and one person show up, you better give them all you got because they're going to come back. And then they're going to go tell somebody else, girl, you know what I saw on that live the other day? Oh, you know what she was talking about? And then guess what? They're going to bring their friends. It's either they coming for one or two reasons. One, to really receive whatever it is you have, or to be nosy. What difference do it make at the end of the day? What difference do it make? See, look, y'all got y'all, don't laugh, Alicia. Y'all got y'all little friend thing going on in the comments. I love it. I love it. I love it. That was me down for a month, like Lord say, forgot, like, we ain't got time to go down. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I'm a firm believer of take your breaks. Like I've taken my breaks since September. But now, baby, I'm like, look out world. And sometimes you got to go through that. I was going through myself, not necessarily self-discovery, but I was reaching a new level of precious. And it took some things that, for me to improve upon, for me to sometimes just sit down and be quiet because I didn't know what the heck I was doing, just being totally honest. I'm like, I ain't never been up here. I don't know what to do when you get up here, right? Like, what do you do now? So it's like really learning, like not only how to have a business, how to run a business, but how to maintain a business. Like that's key. You can, well, I don't know, I'm not going to say easily, but I think it's easy. You can easily get to that 6-figure threshold, but maintaining it, keeping it, that is where the real work happens, right? And a lot of my success come from you guys. It comes from my content. It comes from connection. It comes from collaborations, right? And all that come from what I'm doing right now. Just going live, putting my brand out there, right? For the people to know, to relate with, to fully understand what it's all about, and not showing up as somebody else or not mimicking someone else's style like I did a few years ago, because I didn't know how to be in this space and how to truthfully be me. Because I was like, they gonna be like, girl, hold on, she's a lot. But I am. But I had to get confident in the results I provide, right? And that only was happening through working with people. My strength came from testimonials. My strength came from seeing people's progress. My strength came from, oh my God, I can't believe I am here because we did this and you helped me with. And I was like, dang, Precious, you is dope. I'm just trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. Oh, that's right. I do remember, Toya. I remember. The setback is going to set you up for the comeback. Tiffany, come on with it. You suffer from this for what? You need to call me, baby. I'm like, you go live yet? I'm trying to tell you. And one thing I need you guys to rely on, I tapped into it and I really like it. However, I don't, because I don't talk that way. But that chat GPT thing, baby, if you ain't on it, you better. I'm trying to tell you, one thing it can definitely do is give you ideas. But the stuff I talk about be so, like right now, I'm not even going off of a script. It's just come from, I know what I want to talk about, imposter syndrome, because I'm going to get heavy in my content and I want to help someone else that's not heavy in theirs. Because if you ain't showing up, how are you going to convince anybody to buy anything you have? How are you going to convince anybody that you are the solution? We just talked about this a week ago. I am the solution when it comes to this draping game. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there, but you ain't going to get the results you're looking for until you come here at the end of the day. And I got to show up in that authority all the time. And that's going to kind of hit that pavement, hit it over their head. They be like, oh my God, all right, okay, I'm coming, right? So it's like, you have to show up. And those of you that are like, you scared that, and you're not comfortable being on camera. Okay, cool. I'll give you about 3 months. That's it. Like, get it together. You could do some behind the scenes stuff, write in the book, show your hand, whatever, put your cake together. Don't be in it. But I'm going to need you to come out of that, because at the end of the day, the cake look cute, but nobody is connecting with the cake at the end of the day. I keep saying at the end of the day, I don't know why. My drapes are pretty, But I can't sit here and film drapes every day. Nobody's going to connect with the freaking drapes. Everybody that sits in my class say they are drawn to my energy. So if I feel like it or not, I got to get on there, and that's what I got to give them, because that is what brings people to my brand. Period. Come on with it, Bridget. Alicia, I'm trying to tell you, AI is super dope. Super dope. So guys, you tell me, like, where I wanna wait a minute, what that say? Oh yeah. I'm just glad that Toya is doing better. I want the world to know I'm coming out. Alicia, you better come on out with what you've been doing. That great, I haven't, did I say anything? I don't know if I did or if I did. Because I was trying to play catch up, like in the group and stuff. It had so many posts, so many people trying to get in. I had to play catch up. But baby, you had a money shot. It was like the green, I think it was the sage. Or this, I don't know, but it was gorgeous. I was like, who? And then I saw like the little things that I kind of know you do. I'm like, that's that Alicia. I said, that is that Alicia. Wait a minute. Girl, let me get a glass of kinky and get my energy. Wait a minute, Bridget. What's the kinky? Guys, I'm trying, and that could be it too. Like, I've been changing my lifestyle choices, and I've been kind of working on this for a few years, guys. I ain't even gonna lie. I have not, it's not that I even fell off. It's just I'm always looking for something more, because I don't feel like I'm at 1,000. I just don't feel like I am where I could be physically, right? Like, I used to could pick up a freaking moose. Now I could probably pick up a mouse. I'm trying to tell you. So I've been really on the struggle with, like, just really cleaning myself from the inside out, right? Like, just really trying to, I'm still struggling with the gym. I ain't there yet, but just trying to eat. I don't know what the heck to eat. It's so many different things. People like, you a pescatarian. I ain't none of that. I'm Precious Stevens of the Porsche Academy, who eats what she want to eat. I just want to be mindful of the things I put in my body. That's it. So I did notice, I don't know if it was necessarily having more energy since I cut out the meat, but I've noticed just being, so I noticed some agitation. I just noticed different things. But I've been back on my sea moss. I noticed that the sea moss have been really, like, doing something to my insides, because I don't know. I don't even know if that's a side effect of sea moss or a reaction. Like, sea moss have been really great at making me regular. Let's just say that. And the Floravix, that I'm still drinking that. I think I'm on my, like, second month. And that's the iron supplement to keep my iron levels up. So I'm just trying to do all the things. I'm drinking my water, y'all. I'm trying to do all the stuff, y'all. I'm trying to do all the stuff. I do my meditation. Guys, let me tell you something that's been happening. This really has been happening all year, though. I'm not going to lie. But it took a little hiatus, and I was wondering, I said, Precious, are you having negative thoughts because you haven't seen that 11-11 in a while? Like, all year, I've been seeing double numbers all year. And then it kind of paused. I think it probably could have been February. It paused. And then it kind of recently came back, I would say like March. But now I'm seeing 11-11, 12-12, 4-44, like all the time. I see my birthday sometimes, which is 5-26. I just think that's because my birthday coming up and I want to do something dope. But the other numbers, I see them all the time. And I'm like, okay. And when I last told y'all about this, you guys was like, it means like, just keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. And I'm like, okay. So I think realistically, for me to prepare for my next level, it's going to require what I'm doing right now, right? It's going to require me being still. It's going to require me sitting with myself. It's going to require me gaining some mental clarity around, I got all this stuff. And I'm like, well, I did all of it. Now what? Right? So it's like really unpacking that and just preparing for my next level. And while I'm on that journey, the whole Q2, it's like now I feel like I got to dump with you guys and release all this content, because I've been sitting on it, right? It ain't like I had a lot to talk about, but I couldn't marry the things I wanted to talk about with draping. And that came to me like, now I know how to do it perfectly. So I'm excited about that. So it's like, all right, now I feel like I got to dump. I got to purge, right? I got to get it out so I can make room for this new stuff that's about to come my way. I just know it's coming. That's all. I know it's coming. If y'all know it's coming, can y'all tell me something? Say comment in the comments. and spell it with an O. Tiffany, I was, girl, I don't know if it was because I was just energy less last year, especially like towards the end of the year. I think it just was emotionally draining because I just did so much last year. Some of it was emotionally draining because I didn't think I could do it, and then I did, and it was like, I don't know. I just was drained, and that along with being anemic, it was like some days I couldn't even get out of the bed. And I wasn't depressed about anything. I just had no energy. Like it could be something on the steps, and I'm one of them people. I don't think nobody need to walk up or down the steps without picking up what is there to go up or down. If some shoes sitting there, pick them up when you're going away on your way up. But it would be stuff like that. Like I just couldn't do it. I couldn't put. I just had no energy, guys. I had none. But one thing I can tell you, when I got on that Floravix, that instantly, I felt the shift instantly. I was able to get up in the morning. Like a couple of mornings, I got up at like 5 a.m. And I'm asking you guys, like, what do y'all do? The people that wake up this early, what do y'all do? Because I didn't know what to do. So for a little bit, I kind of went in the gym and did my little meditation thing. But I kind of went back to, now I'm like at like 7, which is cool. It's a happy medium for me. I'm cool with 7. So it's just work and it's progress. And I also know the holidays gets me down, and the weather. I'm trying to think of it how, Doc says, like, the rain is needed. Oh, I get it. But I need some sun. I need some sun. I'm trying to tell you. But it almost took me out a few weeks ago. As soon as the sun came, I'm like, oh yeah, pressure's out in the streets. I wasn't going nowhere but to the stores to get fabric for orders, but it felt good. And then bam, I got sick. So I don't know. I do not know. I don't know. Erica, what you say, Erica? Me praying out loud. Dear God, I need this energy, creative, like-minded world, and your time I openly receive it. Thank you for these moments. I love it. I'm trying to tell you, you don't know. You never know. And that's a part of my showing up. That's why y'all got to show up. I don't care how it is you feel. Some days, guys, I'll look at some of my what do you call them? Reminders? No, memories. And I could tell exactly where I was on that day. I could tell if I was just pulling it out of somewhere because I was probably had no energy. But at the end of the day, I got to find another word to say. I'm going to work on that. But I still had like successful lives. Like when I left the live, I always had all this energy because it's like I'm pulling it from you. You guys think y'all pulling it from me. I'm pulling it from you guys. Like it's just, I don't know. I can't explain what it is that we got. We kind of got this love affair thing going on, right? But I'm trying to tell you. Tiffany say, oh my God, I so feel you. I think I got burnt out. Yes, all in March, I was MIA from taking on events. Guys, let me tell you guys a lot what has happened. Y'all know COVID happened, right? And COVID hurt a lot of businesses, right? Some businesses thrived during COVID. Mine was one of them. But COVID hurt a lot of businesses. And when COVID kind of, but when it kind of was like, dwindling away a little bit and things kind of opened back up, you guys got bombarded with events. Like everybody want a party or want a wedding or something because they've been cooped up for so long, right? So soon as things opened up, y'all was booked and busy, baby. Everybody was booked and busy. I'm like, who booked them? Psych, I'm playing. But everybody was super busy because it was like an influx of celebrations. And I've seen a lot of people. It's like, I'm like, is this trending? I say, I'm going to have to change my month. Because it seemed like everybody was taking off in December. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that group. I just don't want to do what everybody else is doing. And not always, I'm not going to say, because I haven't always been able to afford to take the whole quarter off. But I could say over the past 2 years, I've taken definitely December off. But if I was lucky enough, I would take the whole quarter off or not work as much. And it just seemed like this past December, wasn't nobody working. Everybody was like, oh, I just came back from my December. I was like, oh, you too? I'm trying to tell you. Jackie say, good ideas come to me early in the mornings between 3. Oh my God, Jackie. Well, I'm no longer woke though during those hours, thank God, because that was a struggle within itself. I'll talk about that later on another live. But I get them when I'm laying down. Well, now, guys, I just want to tell you, can I just say thank you, Lord? Because I used to struggle, guys, going to bed. Y'all see me, I'm on 1,000. Can you imagine me trying to shut this off at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock or whatever it is? I'll be sitting there just like, I would keep a notepad at my bedside because all my good thoughts is like right there. And I would hate to wake up because y'all know I forget stuff all the time. I would hate to wake up and I no longer remember it. I just know I had a dope idea, but I'm like, what the heck was it? So now, well, I don't really do it now because I'm asleep. But I would leave a notepad by my bed so I could write down my thoughts. Or I got to like putting it in my notes section in my phone because I would forget what it is. But baby, I would come up with it was like I was on what's it called? Adderall? What's the thing that make you super focused? Whatever that thing is. It was like I was on that. I was like, oh my goodness. I would do it then. And I would always get a lot of ideas when I would be in my closet doing my makeup. Reason being, because for the most part, if I'm doing my morning routine, I'm hearing something. I used to, back then I would listen to Eric Thomas. And now like I'll listen to something motivational. And the way that they move my spirit, I feel like I'm Superwoman. I could go in there dragging, right? But baby, by the time I listen to them for about 5 minutes, I think you can't tell me nothing. I'm like, oh, I got this. I got it on lock. Sometimes I lose the energy in between coming downstairs. But the point is, all the ideas, everything is like connected dots, bam, bam, bam. So I'll put it in my phone, and then those had knows my wall. I'll write it in my wall. I got this white space on my wall that nothing can go there but ideas. And then I know eventually within that year, I have to put something to it. I got to connect some sticks or something, because if I thought about it, right, it was a dope idea. And then the things that's probably like, all right, Precious, you're a little bit out there. I don't put it on the wall. I know I'm dreaming, I'm doing something at that point. I'm doing something. Wait a minute. I don't like getting up early. Leave me be. Toya, girl, that used to be me. It's funny because Doc laugh about it. Like every time he leave in the morning, every morning, he'll kiss me and I'll be asleep, right? So sometimes I could barely even mumble the words, love you back, or give me anything. And my daughter do the same thing. Like he'll do a clockwork at 1 hour, then she turn around the following hour, do the same exact thing. And that's the same attitude I used to have. I was like, oh my God, will y'all leave me alone? And then when they leave, I'm like, oh yeah, I get to snuggle in the bed, right? But now it's like, I'm up. It's like, all right, okay, now it's like motivates me to get up, because one thing I can say about me, I'm more creative at night though. I'm a nightie. I am. I don't know what it is. That's probably because I was in the streets. Like back in my heyday, I was a night owl. And I'm not a morning person, but I'm finding myself to be one now. I'm a lot more, I can't explain it. I'm like a lot more inclined to get things done in the morning now compared to how I was before. Before it was like, all right, I'll get to it. And then at a certain hour, it's like you get the clicking. Then I get motivated. Like I didn't have the whole day to do that. I don't know. That's just mentally how my timing is. But it's changing. It's changing. It's changing. I'm done taking quarters off. I'm ready to work because I have all these ideas trying to escape my head. Keisha, I'm trying to tell you, that's how I feel, girl. Call me. I'm trying to tell you. That's how I feel. It's like I needed that break. I did. First of all, I really had to focus on the things that matter, such as family. So it gave me time to really just focus on family. It gave me time to connect with my I got 2 grandbabies, y'all. It gave me time to realize that at the end of the day, that is all, that's everything. Like this means nothing really if it ain't surrounded or the foundation for that. So it's like, okay, get grounded. And it's like, all right, okay, this is what it takes. So I don't mind taking the donut or whatever, as long as I'm doing something that's connected to an alignment with where I'm going. If I got to take a donut or just chill out and not be hitting like working, I'm going to do that because that's my rest state. I have to rest because I'm like ascending. This is how it's been for me, right? And every time I get somewhere, sometimes it's like I hit a ceiling. I'm like, oh shoot, and I hit a ceiling, because I'm constantly going. and my business can't keep up with me because I'm moving, but my business is not set up properly to handle the moves that I'm making. So instead of me keep constantly going, it's like, girl, sit down somewhere and go get this figured out. Go get this part straightened out first, because it can't. The momentum, success loves momentum, and it moves at a fast rate. Once it hit, I'm trying to tell you, last year and even the previous year, but last year it was like everything was. You couldn't tell me no. I felt like Kobe. I did. I'm trying to tell you everything, and he would always say, your vibration is super high. Like everything that I was saying, everything that I would put on my board for like years to come, it just came. It was the right people walked in my life, and I was like, okay, God, that's you. Oh my God. 4 a.m. Yeah, that's a good time. Well, I'm not really woke that time, but when I think I was woke that time, Tanya, for about 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie, but that was a good time for me too. I could just sit, because I would just lay there and like collect my thoughts. Like nothing was moving. The house was quiet. It was nice and dark. It was like my zenful place, right? But then soon them birds be right by my door around, or right by my window around 6 o'clock. I'm like, okay, I hear y'all. So I can say, yes, queen. Yes, I'm a night person. I'll create some magic on a date. I'm trying to tell you, on a late night, that's me. I get a marker. Don't give me some markers. And I got 3 different colors. Baby, it's on. I'm at the board. And it's funny because my granddaughter was here. I gave her a little space on my wall, and I gave her some markers. Baby, she done went to town. And I still have it up on my wall. She done went to town. So I'm like, that's my time. Like things are just clicking in my head. I work midnights. Should be asleep now. Uh-oh, Erica. And I keep a notebook. Yes, the notebook is where it's at, or nonstop. However, they seem stuck in that pad. I want to be great. Erica, you got to get in that pad, baby. Once you get in the pad and once you write the idea, whatever the idea is, the only thing I want you to think about, what is it going to take for this to happen? Then think about, who is it going to take for this to happen? What is it going to take for this to happen? And once you start identifying what those things are, get to work. Connect with whoever you need to connect with. Raise whatever it is you need to raise. Do whatever it is you need to do. And you can do it at your own pace, but make progress, right? That's the end of the day. Baby steps still steps, baby. Baby steps. I remember when Kamari first started walking in here, she was taking baby steps, right? It probably took her an hour to make it to the kitchen, but she made it. So at the end of the day, get the moving. It's hard pumping up that motivation when I'm constantly taking care of people. Bridget, I already know what you talk about. Bridget, at the end of the day, there you go again. Y'all gotta give me another word. Y'all help me out, please. Give me another word, because at the end of the day, and I don't even say at the end of today. That's my Baltimore coming out, y'all. That's my Baltimore. But Bridget, I totally understand where you're coming from, because you know my story. I felt the same way for a very long time, right? But sometimes everything happened within its own season. This could be, and I know you probably want what you want, but this could be your season to be exactly where you are, doing exactly what you're doing, because it could be attached to something higher than your desire, right? And I used to be mad and frustrated because I was doing the same exact thing. It's like I didn't exist. It's like I was taking care of everybody that I knew. I was taking care of in some capacity. I don't care if it was a conversation, if it was money, if it was loaning. I don't care what it was. It was always like, well, ask what's happening in my world, right? And that was very frustrating, and it led me to be mad, and it led me to be bitter, and it led me to be angry. And now that I'm in a different space, and it happened for me late, I'm able to look back and see, well, Precious, you were needed in that capacity at that time in your life. You had the capacity to handle or help or whatever it was when maybe no one else had it, right? And of course I was mad, but it took me. I was the chosen one to be for whatever that situation was. And now I was rewarded for what I've done. Right. And now I'm able to accept it. It was like, you want to know what? Okay. Wow. I didn't get it then. I'm working out of frustration. Like, you hungry? All right. Here, I know y'all probably like, that girl is crazy. I am. I ain't gonna lie, I am. Yes, it's crazy how the right person seems to find you at the right time. Come on with it. It's all a part of the plan to our road of success, baby. That's the part. Now, I just love life right now. I do. Because before, boy, I would be like, who sent you? Where you come from? I ain't trust nobody. And I still don't. I'm not gonna lie. But I know when something's for me, I can feel it when something's for me, and now I'm able to accept it. It's sometimes still a little challenging, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm able to accept it. Like, all right, Lord, I see you. Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening. But you're so right. So he will send you the right people, right? That not only is a part of the plan, but that's going to support your plan, right? And add value to the plan and help you get there. Because my plan, where I'm at today, I couldn't have got here by myself. I'm not gonna lie. Or I probably could have, because y'all know I'm Superwoman. But it wouldn't have happened like 10 years later. It was accelerated by the amazing people I have in my life, by the amazing support system that I have in my life, right? It was accelerated in that way. So definitely, I agree with you. Girl, I know, taking care of my parents. I already knew you was gonna say, and take care of 97-year-old. I am bitter. And you wanna know what, Bridget? I know, because you've been talking about this, so I totally get it. But baby, I'm trying to tell you, maybe it's nobody that could do it like you, right? It's some things, and I felt the same way. Like, why me? Why is it all this on me? But I really feel that at that time, that was what I was supposed to do. I didn't feel that way then, though. I didn't. I didn't. Ultimately, Alicia, come on through with the language improvements. Ultimately, Lord, I'm gonna be saying that every 5 minutes. Watch. I'll be like, but ultimately, I'm like, y'all gotta blame Alicia for that. Eventually, I think I say eventually sometimes. I like ultimately. I like that word. That's a power word right there. It's like ultimately. You can point your finger. You can't point your finger when you're saying eventually. It's like eventually. It's like, I gotta talk with conviction. Ultimately, though, it's like I'm not gonna say it like that. I'll just say ultimately. But I know what it means. Y'all know what it means. So when y'all hear it, y'all just be like, okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm just waiting on my turn. And it's coming, Keisha. It is coming, girl. I'm trying to tell you one thing I want you to pay attention to, and I want you to notice is the work you've been putting in, though. Like, you guys sometimes are so hard on yourself. The things that you're saying right now, I said it. And sometimes I still say it. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I still will have my moment. It was like, well, when's my turn coming? And then when I'm in my car or if I'm in the shower, guys, I can't tell you how he reminds me, like, girl, what? Like, you get up when you want to get up. Everybody else going to work. Everybody else got to leave, go to school, got to leave, go to work. Like, you sit around the house and you manage your multi-six-figure businesses from home. Like, why are you complaining? Right? Like, it's just, I have to have those humbling moments like, all right, Lord, let me shut up. Let me go back in the corner. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I've had those. And sometimes even in my space, like, a lot of people look at the spaces that people they consider successful, and they look at like, well, why it's not you don't know what the heck sometimes we be going through. You don't even know what would be in out here sometimes. We be saying the same thing because it happens at different levels, right? I may be at, let's just say, level 3, and I'm looking at somebody that's on level 5, like, well, dang, where my yacht? And it's like, girl, you just got out of a Yugo. Why you? You just got out of a Pontiac. How you gonna get a yacht now? It ain't your turn, right? So I just be having these moments. I be having these things sometimes, but not now. I have a humbling experience. Be like, I am super grateful because my conversations with my higher power a few years ago was very from a dark place. So it's like, all right, I got it. Just wait my turn. Okay. I'm looking for the signs. They all around you. They are all around you. Wait a minute. Y'all got chill out with these comments. Y'all don't do that to me. Because y'all know I still got a little bronchitis. I don't know what it was I had, but it's still around a little bit. So I can't bust out in laughter like that because I'm going to get choked up. Wait a minute. Bridget, did you say you called the Lord and he sent you the voicemail? Don't do that. Oh my God. I remember in 2020, you said you was going to live your best life, baby. And in Deidre, I did. I lived my best life yet because I still got a lot to do. There's still a lot I want to do. I ain't do it yet. But I lived the best life that I was dreaming of. Everything I wanted to do, I did it, right? And now it's like I had to go back to the drawing board and have bigger dreams, right? And and map out how is this going to happen. And some of it, I don't know how it's going to happen. And that's honestly not my job. I've learned that. It's not my job. I don't have to have the plan or have the answers all the time. All I have to do is show up in alignment for what I said I want. At the end of the day, ultimately, I just got to show up, do the work, live life. And that's why I'm working on me. I know something great is coming. I don't know what the heck it is, but I feel it. So it's like, all right, when it show up, I want to be ready. I don't want to be I got to get ready. Nah, it's like, I want to be ready. Okay, I knew you was coming. Here I is. Take me. Your girl is ready. Okay. So it's just about sometimes you got to do the work unknowingly. It may never come, which I highly doubt because the world don't work that way. But you're not supposed to do things or operate in a way in expectance of this is what I want. Because a lot of things I asked for, it ain't come in the way I wanted it, right? But it came. It came. And I was like, okay. I like it. That's what I want, a multi-six-figure business. Bridget, I believe that's so doable for everyone. Because I already know what our purpose here is to live in abundance. I am a firm believer. I did not believe that a few years ago. I'm not going to lie. But I definitely believe that now. And I know I got here with no specialized training, with no master's degree, none of that. I got here with country old precious grammar and just the desire to want more and do. The thing is, I have two things. So not only do I have the desire to want more, get more, achieve more, but I have the grit to go ahead and go after it. I don't care what it is. And I have those conversations with anyone that's connected to me because I am going to go get it because I know this life I want, I deserve. And if this is what it takes, if this is what I'm being told and how I feel I'm supposed to move, I'm moving because I stood still for 38 years and I ain't doing it no more. I'm just saying. I stood still for 38 years. Claim it. That's right, Deirdre. Claim it. I want a yacht. I don't want a yacht because me and my bestie had this conversation. I don't want a yacht, but I love the water. So it's like I need a home or something I love the water. And I can't even swim, but I know the Lord loved me. So if something happened, He's going to bring me up some kind of way. I already know it. I already know it. I'm trying to tell you. I just need to book that ideal client because, baby, that one ideal client. So Tiffany, talk to me. What is this one ideal client? Because honestly, guys, that is true. And the one thing about your one ideal client, and that's why I always, no matter who I'm training, no matter who I'm coaching, I always do an extensive, thorough check on who your ideal client is. Because once you find one, you only need one. My ideal, that's how me and Kim got so close. My ideal client avatar name was Kim. I knew exactly what Kim wanted. I knew exactly what she didn't want. I knew where she was at in life. And it taught me how to talk to Kim. So in order for me to get Kim to want what I have, I had to craft a solution around Kim's needs. Now, what that allowed me to do was not only handle this one solution for Kim, but now I am attracting 30,000 other Kims, right? So they're in alignment with now I don't have to show up worried about, oh my God, they're going to say she just too loud. I don't care. You came to my channel, right? I already know to continue doing what I do because it attracts the people I want to work with, right? I know in my marketing, I know exactly what to say because I know what's going to resonate with them. And I'm super clear on my solution. Not only am I super clear on my solution, I'm super clear on my delivery and I'm confident that I can do it. Why am I that confident? Because everybody told me that I work with, right? So coming from that space is like when I show up, baby, I shows out. Because I'm confident in what I can do. And I'm clear on who I'm serving. Now, it's not to say, it's a difference between some people. I just hear it in their marketing. Some people always talk about their target market. Okay, cool, I get it. But it's a lot of people that want to work with me that I don't want to work with. And I'm gonna tell you, this became so clear to me when I was in a program. I don't even remember what year it was, baby. I don't. But I swear she broke this down so simple. And I said, that is it. And her name is BB. And when she broke it down, I was like, that's it. That's it. So I got more defined in my messaging. Like, can I teach draping? Yeah, I can, but I don't want to teach draping. I want to teach premium draping. Because like I couldn't do a beginner's class. I couldn't go on tour doing a beginner's class. I couldn't. My thing is, you just said up here and said you want multi-six-figure businesses. I know you can easily get that with premium draping because I've done it. I know you can easily get that, right? So my focus is getting you to the bag and getting you further, faster. Point blank, period. Now, I don't want to leave these people out, right? Because I need to be able to handle and serve them. I need to be able to give them a solution right where they are right now. But I ultimately know they're going to have to come into another one of my classes if they're looking to join the 4-figure backdrop club. Period. Bridget is a mess, Keisha. So yes, the ideal client, guys, is key. I'm trying to tell you, it's key. Wait a minute, let's see what Alicia got. She says, Bridget, at this moment, what you are doing just may be your God-given assignment. Alicia, come on through. Tell us. See, I'm saying, man, Alicia be right here. Try to find the blessings because it is there. It's hard for you to, because you're the one living it, right? We're just saying realistically, we're looking at it full value, right? But you're the one living it day to day. So clearly that's how you're going to feel. But I'm trying to tell you, I have copyrighted my claim. I read it. See, I don't mind the alligators, the snakes, the bobcat. I don't mind. Well, then again, that sounds like you in Florida, Bridget, or the Carolinas. That sound like that. That sound like that. I want to go over where I'm gonna see. I need some house on the. I need a house on the water where I can go out on my. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. My veranda, whatever that's called, with my coconut, my little fruity drink. And I'm looking at crystal clear blue water. It ain't quite gotta be Bali because that's far. I didn't know it took that long to get there, but it need to be somewhere like that. That's what I'm looking for. Aura, say it again. Aura, can I just shout you out? Thank you. Thank you for the ping. You sent me a ping today. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate my members that's in the group, such as you. I really appreciate that. Designed to dazzle. Is that my Mora? This group has helped me with my confidence in draping. Come on through. Baby put up a picture the other day in the group, and she had got the pricing software. She was like, I would have never priced this right or whatever. And she said she priced it out, baby. And the client ain't had no problem paying it. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all stop. And it was another young lady in class today. You know, you do have those people that don't want to pay or whatever the case may be, but they ain't for you. You think it haven't been people that look at my class like, they ain't for me. I have people that don't even blink an eye, bat an eye when they see my price. They just know I need that. At the end of the day, it's all about, ultimately, it's about who you're marketing to and being clear on who you're marketing to and being able to provide the solution that they're looking for. Ultimately, when people... I'm going to have trouble with this one, baby. Lord, work with me. When people see something they want and they see the value in it, guys, I'm one of them people. Y'all think I'm playing? I am cheap. I am super cheap. It's like I'm real cautious on how I spend my money because I come from a broke place and I ain't trying to go back. But if it's something I want, it ain't got to make sense to nobody else but me. I don't care. I want it. Oh, okay, I'm going to get it. I ain't going to ask no questions. I ain't going to say, but you want to know what? I want the 10 pair of shoes, but can you just take one back? I ain't got time to do all that because I want them. For whatever reason, I'm going to buy them. I've made some purchases and people are like, I was in a hair salon. I left my cup. Now I got like four Macs around here. Brand new ones, right? Well, not brand new, but new, like within 3 years. I'm in a hair salon and I realized I left my MacBook. So I couldn't do no work. So I'm sitting there like, oh my God. And Doc just dropped me off. I got on that daggone phone. I ordered me a MacBook from Best Buy and he was able to pick it up in 30 minutes. And she was like, I can't believe you just sat here and bought a whole MacBook. And I surely didn't need another one. But do you know how much money I can make sitting there getting my head done? Do you think I'm worried about $1,200 when I know I can make $35? But if I sit there and don't buy the MacBook, I just lost out. And I'm sitting here in this salon for 3 hours. No, people are going to spend what they want. They will. I'm trying to tell you. The Carolinas. Okay. Nicole, baby, my laugh, it drives people nuts. I don't care because I like laughing. Yes, Kimberly, I got to see some dolphins, not the bobcats, baby, not the bobcats. I'm trying to tell you. I knew that was you, Queen. Let me get back up and show up. I'm trying to tell you, come on, Tiffany. You better get up. You better get on these podcasts because I'm about to be on it. My stuff is already scheduled out, baby. I'm trying to tell you. And believe in my draping skills like my supporters do. And at the end, ultimately, this is going to be a problem. Ultimately, that is where it comes from. I'm trying to tell you, my tribe helped me build my confidence. I used to go through, I'm trying to tell you, if y'all knew my process before I went live, y'all be like, girl, I would sit there like, I be worried about the back. Now, I still will be worried about the background because I'm one of them people. When other people go live, I'm like, you don't see them shoes in the corner? I just one of them people. I don't know. I'm like, you couldn't move them dishes before you went live? I know I can't be by myself. If I'm not, put a one in the comments. Let me know I'm not by myself. Sometimes I be thinking I'm crazy, but I know I'm not. But yes, like you got to put it out there. And even today, like when I looked at some of the classes, like when I go back and just reflect, and that's what I'm doing. I'm reflecting on what I've done in this industry in such a short amount of time, but I'm looking at the amount of success I had. And I'm also looking at the failures I had. I was like, girl, what the heck was you teaching in 2019? I don't know. That's all I knew at the time. But guess what? It was enough for whoever wanted to learn at that moment. But I knew in order for, because that's just how I always want to improve things. So if I took what I was teaching in 2019 and taught that today, man, so many people would have surpassed me. Now, it's like I have to be always willing to craft my offers, be able to craft my master my skills too, right? So it's like wherever you at today, you good enough. Because can't nobody, Tiffany, do it like you, girl. That's what my whole life about. You and that word. I know, Bridget, it takes practice. Don't you know you got to do something 23 times before you break a habit? And I think this is going to take more than 23 because I think I did it 23 times already tonight. But it'll be better next week. And she wrote me a wonderful review. Come on with the receipts. Now, did y'all just see how that trickled out? Now, I created something that helped another events industry entrepreneur, right? Now, she gave me a wonderful review. That solution helped her increase her profits, who in turn gave her a wonderful review. I'm just trying to tell you, y'all better stop playing. Money out there. Money out there. You just got to craft your offers to where it's attractive, and you got to craft your message to where people realize the answer is you. They can't go nowhere else. I see I need it every time I get notification for your classes, but my jaw, says, oh my God, you might be cheap, but I bet you ain't flying Spirit Airlines. Bridget, who ain't flying Spirit? Girl, if I'm going home to Baltimore, yes, I am. Well, is it Spirit that I fly? Yeah, yes, I do. If I'm in a flight that's under 2 hours, I'm going to get on Spirit because you want to know why? 9 times out of 10, I don't have a lot of luggage because I ain't going nowhere long unless it's a vacation. Then, yeah, I'm not going to fly Spirit. But I ain't going nowhere longer than 2 days. I got my little carry-on my backpack. Yes, I do. But now I'm not going to lie. I am loving the other I am loving the other the airlines. So, but I ain't been nowhere. I think that's what it is. I haven't been nowhere. I told y'all we on this crazy work schedule right now. So our sacrifice right now, we're sacrificing our time because we used to take off all the time. But I'm going somewhere after this class. I'm going somewhere Saturday. Soon as we shut the door, I'm taking off. I'm trying to ultimately, that's right, Tiffany. Ultimately, aura. Come on, confidence is 90%. Hello. It is at the ultimately, it is. Kimley, one. Thank you. Keisha, one. I'm glad that I won by myself. I be looking past the people online. Oh, that's how I be. I was like, come on now. You know you was about to go live. Like, just put a little effort. A little more effort way back. I swear I love y'all. I remember laughing with you and your husband late at night when I first moved to Atlanta. I remember that too. Oh my God. Can you believe it? I've been here 5 years now. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Yep. I remember moving here. My whole family was here. You are not crazy all by yourself. I love this ultimate reaction to Precious catching herself about to say at the end. I love, because that's me. So guys, I don't know if y'all know, but I told you guys, I've asked, one of my words that I've asked for, every year I ask for something. And my word was awareness. I just want to be aware. And so now I pay attention to, things that's happening. I'm trying to be in the moment because that's the only way I'm going to get to that next level, right? Like I can't take a lot of the little shenanigans. I heard something the other day. Hold on. It was so funny, but they was cussing. So I'm working on that too. I'm working on that. So what they said, if you let them shenan now, they gonna shenan again. I was like, oh, I like that. I'm trying to tell you. So I'm just trying to be aware and just more or less really be aware of me. The things that I say I want to stop doing, the only way I'm going to stop is being aware that I'm actually doing it. So doubts can kill dreams. Come on, Aura. Come on with it. Guys, I'm going to let you guys go, but I'm going to tell you the 4 things that you need to work on real quick. And guys, I ain't going to lie. I was supposed to tell y'all this, but we was having a conversation. That's one thing. That's why I said I turned this into a podcast. Because I may not have a topic. We may just be talking. I missed that part. But I do want to give you guys 4 things, right? I did write four tips down for that I want you guys to do. And I'm going to leave you with that. The first thing, in order for you guys to overcome imposter syndrome and overcome wanting to do things as someone else, wanting to show up as someone else, wanting to look like someone else, because we all have been there. I know I have. I ain't gonna lie. At the end of ultimately, if you want to be an amazing event designer, event planner, event decorator, whatever, draping stylist, right? You got to try these 4 things. One thing is you got to recognize your strengths. Somebody please put recognize your strengths in the comments. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Recognize your strengths because we are our biggest critics, right? We all pay so much attention to our weaknesses, right? We pay attention to all the things we don't like. I know I used to. I don't really do that no more now because with the help of y'all, I'm dope. I may have got a little couple of hiccups, but don't we all? Thank y'all. I appreciate it. You got to really recognize your strengths. Well, I'm going to be totally transparent with you guys. One of my weaknesses is consistency. Somebody put consistency down in the comments. Now I'm on my coaching thing. Now. I'm trying to stop, but it's natural to me. Put consistency down in the comments. That was one of my weaknesses, right? And I was trying to combat it. At the time, I couldn't. And that's how I got into my true element of just being Precious. Because I'm a creative and I'm a Gemini. And my thoughts was all over the place. And I had all these ideas I wanted to do. And I could not commit to a weekly schedule of doing partial late night bids or whatever it was. Because I'm working on a big project, right? So I knew that was my weakness. And I saw other people and I would get down like, oh my God, they sticking to their schedule. Like, Precious, why you just can't hit the live button? I'm like, because I'm unfocused. I'm in work mode, right? I can't get on there and like, hey guys. It's like, nah, I want to talk some numbers and crunch some numbers. But with that being my weakness, the way I flipped it was relying on my strength. My strength is that I'm dope. I got amazing energy. So I know, even though I lack consistency, let's just say a lot with especially Q4, I knew that when I came, bring it at the end of the day. When you show up, you better show out because you ain't consistent. So you got to get the people what they want, right? What they looking for. And that's how I just got into my being my whole self, my whole wholesome self, right? And enjoying it and finding that you guys get value out of it, right? I was like, all right, if, I missed last Wednesday, like, oh man, I'm like, all right, forget it. Next Wednesday, bring it. Don't show up playing like, y'all want to know what? I'm gonna tell you about this story. No, y'all don't come to my channel for that. Y'all may get that from somebody else. I don't know, but you don't get that over here from the Porsche Academy with Precious Stevens. That ain't what you get. So that was a way I combated something that I was weak in. And that's how I tend to look at things now. Like before, it would be something I would beat myself up about it, right? Like we all do. Am I by myself? If I'm not, thank you, Kim, and hit that like button, guys. If I'm not by myself, give me a 2. Let me know I ain't by myself. That's how y'all let me know we family. I'm like, all right, I ain't by myself. But it would be something I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you forgot. And I would forget stuff, guys. I would forget stuff and really it just made me feel all kinds of stuff. I felt like I was getting old. I felt like I was getting early. I felt everything. So I'm like, how could you forget that? And then I just accepted that that's just where I'm at right now. I can't figure it out. I'm not going to go have somebody tap on my brain. That's where I'm at right now. However, the things I do remember, right? Or that's how I got into my let me live in the moment. That's how I got into my vlogging, right? It's like, even though if I forget some stuff, because we'll be talking about something, they're like, Precious, you don't remember you said that? And I'm like, nah. But I feel the same way about, whatever it is. I'm like, yeah, but that sounds like something I would say. But I don't remember that moment. So that's really how I got into vlogging with my other channel. It's like these certain things I don't want to forget. And sometimes, y'all, I'm just a whole character because I'll be sitting there watching the vlog like it's not me. I'm like, that girl is hilarious. So that's the main thing, guys, is I want you to definitely recognize your strengths, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, give you your props, flip your collar, do whatever it is, rep your brand. Because if you beat yourself up, you think I ain't gonna pick up on that energy? You ain't showing up because your wig cricket. Somebody gonna talk about it just because you're putting that energy out there, right? You ain't showing up because whatever it is you don't like, you are putting the energy out there to be picked up by someone else to now they can pick it apart. I'm gonna tell y'all my stuff because Precious did what? Yup, she did. Yeah. Do you know why? That's me. It's like I no longer give anybody that energy or that power. I don't. It's like I hold all my power. So I don't care what I lack in. I don't care what I'm weak in. I also know I have something complementary that's strong and that's strengthened, right? So one thing I know I'm looking for, this is another goal of mine this year, because we all are weak in certain areas, right? It's connecting with people. I don't want to connect with people and we are like we got so much in common. Like, what the heck we gonna talk about? We got so much in common, but I like a little spice, right? Me and Doc are total opposite, but we work like a glove. I want a good challenge, not necessarily challenging, but a good dialect, right? I look at it this way, but you look at it that way, and that's broadening my capacity of how I think of things. That's the stuff that just excites me. It's like, okay, I like it. I'm good in, I don't know, I'm good in certainly ain't English. I can read, but I don't speak it that good. But I'm good in math. I'm good with them numbers, baby. And you good in English. Let's have a conversation. That'll be interesting, right? So definitely, guys, you definitely want to recognize your strengths. Number 2, I want you guys to put this in the comments. Seek out support. So many of us, I used to be, I ain't gonna say used to be, because I still like that a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We need to seek out support. Some of us are so used to doing everything, right? We're wearing all the hats. We're doing everything. You want to know what? I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Girl, how many hands you got? I don't know about you, but that's exhausting, guys. Hey, let me put my little battery in, charge my little my little thing up. I don't know about y'all, but that is exhausting to me. I'm trying to tell you now. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate it. Now, I really love, and I teach my kids the same thing, because my kids, it's like, I ain't gonna never stop being counselor. Every time they're going through something, It's like, but what I'm gonna say how you feel. Say it with your chest. But I love, and I'm a firm believer now, hold people accountable. Call them out on it, right? At the end of the day, you can either get what you want or you learn who they are. Call them out on it. If you need some help now, it's like, it's so funny because I just not the type that asks for help. I'm not. It could be now as anything. I was never like a damsel in distress kind of, that is just not my thing. I'm like, all right, I got it. You wanna know what? Give me the wrench. And I still do that because I just enjoy stuff like that. But I will ask, like, I can't get this cereal box. Can you get? I'm trying to tell you, it makes my life a lot easier. Kayla, could you turn it? And we're going to do that anyway. But just holding people accountable and asking for support. So what you guys, I want you to do is that. Thank you, Tanya. Seek out help. I want you to build a network of peers, right? That's important. I love the ladies that's in my group, the ladies that's come to my classes, the ladies that's just a part of the tribe. I love the collaborations, the connections that you guys make. I really, really love it. The Keisha and Kim's, right? The Alicia and Tanya's, like and Karen's, like I love that because we all need it at the end of the day. We all need it ultimately, right? We all, by the time I finish this live, y'all, I'm gonna have it down packed, so don't worry. But we all need that. But not only that, I don't want you guys, hey Deborah Queen, I don't want you guys to stop at the mentors though, right? I mean at the peers. I want you to take it a step further and make sure you have mentors. In today's world, you can't classify your mentor by how old they are. You can't, because it's people young in the game that's killing it, right? First of all, I didn't say at the end of the day, they're killing it because they kind of have everything is like fast right now, right? And the social media just turned everything into a microwavable state. Everything is pop, 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 on and popping. So mentors can be anybody. The only thing, and one of the most things I want you guys to pay attention to is that track record. Look at where they are, what they have, what are they doing, what are their goals, who are they talking to, what are they saying, right? If this is not in alignment with where you want to go, you found the wrong mentor. Your mentor should not be somebody that's just one notch above where you are, because they can make one mistake and fall below where you are. You need something that's going to keep you driving, meaning you're seeing them grow too. Because I don't care what level, you can never stop growing. I don't care who you is. You can never stop growing. You can never stop evolving. You can never stop being a better version of yourself. I had some mentors, I ain't gonna lie, like maybe 2 years ago. Baby, they still talking about the same thing. They still running the same program. They still doing the same thing. And I'm like, girl, I make more money than you now. I'm just trying to tell you. Make sure that your mentors, because that's key, because some people, so it's so many of them out here that'll just take you on a fraud street, right? And just string you along. You want to be able to have your solutions met. You want to be able to, whatever. Some people, I talked to a young lady the other day who has a mentor, right? And her mentor provides her nothing but motivation. And that's great, but go in any situation with an expectation. Otherwise, you can't be mad at the outcome. God, can somebody write that down for me? Oh my God, I like that. Hold on. Go in, dang, I forgot that. Go in any situation with an expectation. Otherwise, you can't be mad at the outcome. I know I'm gonna forget that, but I like that. That's gonna be my caption for tomorrow, y'all. If y'all see it, just please like it. That means I know we was here when I said it. So definitely seek out support, guys. Seek out support. Erica, I can't be a mentor. I can be your support. Awesome. I love it. Can somebody adopt an Erica in need of support? So, Erica, you got a whole train of support right here, baby. Do you not see these ladies loving on each other? Like, they acting like I'm not even talking. They just having their own conversation. I love it. It's just like full of support. We all have a common goal. Karen, hey, boo. Go into it. Thank you, Karen. I love her. I love Karen. Go into any situation with an expectation. Otherwise, you can't be mad at the outcome. I swear to God. That just sounds like something that came out of a book. I don't know. I'm my own little, what's his name? Shakespeare. All right, guys. Definitely your peers, your mentors, even your colleagues. There's so many of us in this industry that don't know how to be a good accountability partner, don't know how to be a good partner, period, and don't know just how to be another good entrepreneur. Everybody is so worried about you getting above them or getting further than my circle. I don't even have a circle, honestly. But the people that I am connected to, it's like making a pact. All right. And I really want to create something like this because you have to have a common goal. I don't need all of us working on social media. I don't. Because why? At the end of the day, somebody needs to work on social media. Somebody needs to go get strong in marketing. Somebody need to go get good in sales and develop a team where you guys can collaborate and connect amongst each other. That's not a mastermind if we all talking about social media. Like, I already know that. What you got? I already know that too. What you got? I know that too. I want to be able to have conversations that I can learn from, and I can only learn from things I don't know. So that's the kind of energy you want to connect yourself with. And when it comes to your colleagues, right? I love to see sisters. I love to see business owners, entrepreneurs that's in the same industry, being able to have collaborative experiences, being able to have these meetings. Now they have like these content meetings. I think that is so dope. Like we are all strong in a certain area, and we come together and say, how can I help your business? How can I help? That's how you do it. We don't all come with a common goal of making the social media better. Like we all know what to do, or we all don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to be on that team. Get somebody else to do it. I'm trying to tell you. Another thing about seeking out support, guys, attend the industry events. Attend them because you can learn so much. I'm trying to tell you, it's all about getting from behind the computer sometimes and just being in that space. Today, when I came home, my energy was on 1,000, guys, from my small class, but my energy still was on 1,000 just because, from one, the energy that was in the room, and just looking, I love seeing people get out. Everybody that's in these classes, these couple of days, has traveled. I don't think nobody is here in Atlanta. One. But everybody has either drove hours or flew. That to me is an action taker. That's such a beautiful sight. I love it. I just love it. But you got to attend these events, right? Attend training programs. You guys say you want to learn the thing or you want the thing, but you won't invest in the thing. Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, all right, you going to be still talking about this next year? When you could have just went on here and bought the class? What is that over there? You could have just went on here and bought the class to get yourself out of this current state you're in. So now next year you're talking about a different investment to get to a different level and face new devils, because that's what you're going to do. But thank you, Kim. Attend industry events, right? I also want you to the professional organizations, such as, you got these mentorship programs, which I think is dope. It's so many different events and classes like us. We are teaching each other. But just do your research, y'all. Do your research in your educator, right? In your instructor. Make sure they can deliver the results that you want. I'm trying to tell you. They should have a proven track record of what you want. If I'm sitting here saying I could get you in the 4-figure backdrop club, I should have some sales and some old invoices that show I didn't have no problem getting $1,000, $2,500, $3,000 from my draping. And I do. I'm just saying. I do. So that's the stuff that's going to really get you mentally. A lot of you guys are saying y'all stuck in this rut. I know exactly how I feel because I just came out of it. I wasn't stuck. I just ain't want to do nothing. I was waiting for him to tell me move, and he done told me to move. So I'm moving, and I'm here to tell y'all to move. I'm here to deliver the message. So okay, so don't shoot the messenger. I'm here to tell y'all to move. At ultimately. Move, seek out whatever opportunity you can as it pertains to your industry and take advantage of it. Even if you, like me, I'm an introvert, even sometimes just me being in the space. It's one young lady, guys, and she's here in Atlanta, and she was going to be a speaker at my conference. I love what Charmaine Stevens is doing as far as taking care of her people, coaching her people. That is like someone that I'm clearly talking about, right? Another person, Kim. Kim was in some training day. I was in my training, so I didn't see it exactly what it was. But I love how Kim of Easy Peasy is just, you always seeing her taking advantage of any opportunity. You can't look at someone else's success and be like, dang, I want that. And you ain't doing and making the same moves that they making. It don't happen that way. I told you guys, the world will reward you and you will reap the benefits, but you gotta move at the end of the day. Ultimately. I knew it was gonna slip up. You gotta move. Well, I know you can. You be my Keisha, who you talking to? Right. Growth is everything. I'm trying to tell you the easiest way to kill your dreams is by being stagnant. No one want to sit around when you're not seeing progress, you're not feeling progress. Like so I told you girls earlier, like you got to celebrate the small stuff. I'm trying to tell you. You think I ain't put my little there's people out here with millions of followers on YouTube. You think I care? I wanted to celebrate my little 25K. I'm like, you go, girl. You got 25,000 people that subscribe to your channel. I'm like, oh, okay, you got almost 13,000 people that joined your group. They're my platforms that I built. I wasn't giving them. I didn't buy them. I built them. So that's something, I don't care what it is. Celebrate it. You had a whole Drakeman class today, girl, with 2 people. We celebrated that Mon John like it was packed. Like it was packed. And you just got to show up at the end of the, ultimately. And then the third one, guys, is the last thing is, and this is the most important. You got to take action. You got to take action. Anything, information is, that's my Melody. She done. She clocking out. You got to take action. Any information, any energy, whatever it is I'm giving you right now, if y'all to get off this live and y'all go and do nothing, don't be looking at me crazy tomorrow. Like, you know, I gave you all the energy you needed to do something. I don't care if it's write something, your next move on a piece of paper. While you're in this space, while you're in this moment to want something different, do something about it. Record it. Write it down. That's the very easiest thing you can do. Put it in your phone. If you're driving, make yourself a voice note. Point is, you have to make it real in the universe. That's the only way the universe is going to deliver. The universe don't know what's in your head. You got to tell them. Universe, I already told you the house I want. I want a Ravanda. I can't say the word, but that's what I want, where I can walk out in my little, them little flowy night clothes with my little coconut drink or whatever it is, right? And by that time, I probably have such a healthy lifestyle. It ain't nothing but coconuts. That time ain't today, though, because that ain't today. But by that time, I could be. I don't know where I'm going to be. Come on with it, Karen. Come on with it. Implement. Take action, guys. I'm trying to tell you guys, everything that you possibly want is right at your fingertips. It's right at your fingertips. All you got to do is start plucking them. Start playing at the heartstrings. Start making moves. And they don't got to be no gargantuan moves. The very one that could be your next move is just going live, showing up, giving value to the people that's going to support what it is that you have. The people that's going to buy from you, I need y'all to determine one way you're going to give value to them people. I already know what I'm going to do. Because the day, guys, and I vlogged about it earlier, but I had another moment. I have all my moments in the car. I don't know why, but I do. I had another moment, guys. Somebody dropped in another group. Now, I need my group looking for some fabric, guys. And that the way they came in there, and I had so many people that dropped my name. I was like, this is freaking fun. I had a moment. Like, I really had a moment in the car. Like, I am blessed. I am so blessed. So I immediately got on the phone. Well, not on the phone, but I got in my little tool thing with Melanie. And I like, Melanie, I need an update on this affiliate program. Because that's the kind of stuff that motivates me to take action. When I see people that's just rooting for me, it's like, dang, how can I pay that back? That's just me. I don't know. So I already told you guys we're working on this affiliate program, and she's still working on it. She like it's an ongoing task, but I can't wait till it's done because so many of you guys refer my services. So many of you guys refer my everything. And the easiest thing I could do by giving back is just creating you guys an incentive because you don't got to do that. You see something that you believe in the brand, you want to support the brand, you want to help a sister out. I love you. And I that's how can I give back, right? So I'm like, I had a whole moment in the call, guys. I ain't gonna lie. You have to take action. Faith without works is dead. I knew somebody was gonna say it. I couldn't get my words together. But that's the one. Well, that is the one. Hey, Toy, I still got it. So I got sick, girl. That's what happened. I had got sick. And I think I had went live about it. But yeah, I still got y'all blew that post up too. So I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. But that's gonna be like in the group. That way I was thinking I probably do in the group because all of that came from the group. And I told you guys like all Q2, I'm just giving value. And I really want to get real active in my group because that's my platform, right? And that's a place where you guys could, like y'all did, y'all flooded the group with y'all work. Like I love seeing you guys design. And I'm looking at the stuff and I'm like, oh dang, I really ain't got nothing to say because if y'all look at these critiques, maybe y'all gotta go look at the old videos. If y'all look at the old critiques compared to these, I'm like, well, dang, somebody been practicing. I'm like, somebody been doing something because it's like, okay. I mean, the work is phenomenal. So I'm still going to do it. I might do it. No, I can't do it this week because I got classes every day. But I'm still going to do it. If anything, I'll probably just go ahead and schedule it for next week because y'all flooded that post. So I'm still going to do it. I'm still going to do that. But guys, that is really all I have tonight. I just want to say thank you guys for joining me for another week of this podcast. And at the end, ultimately, I've learned a new word, right? And I'm going to work on implementing my new word. So that's my action item. You guys tell me, I love it, Toya. Recognize your strength. You guys tell me what's one takeaway from this live? What's one takeaway or what's one action item? Like what you going to do next? Deborah say, I missed them all. Don't worry, Deborah. And Deborah, you taught me that. So I want to thank you because you taught me to help, the ask for help from the group, ask for help from the viewers. I can't sit here and type. Y'all know I can't eat and walk at the same time, with chew gum and walk at the same time. So I appreciate you guys helping me out by writing that down in the comments. I appreciate it. Yes, Bridget, I love it. That is the very next thing. She said, Kimberly, you better give me one. She said, everything. Give me one. Take one step at a time. Thank you, Betty Carter. I like that. I take one step at a time because ultimately, you one foot goes in front of the other. And the thing I love about what we do and where we are, we can go out at our own pace. I just stopped working for a whole 6 months, right? It's like we can go at our own pace. I don't move at the beat of no one else's drum. If it's something I don't feel like doing, y'all think I'm playing. I ain't the old Precious no more. I'm like, I don't want to do it. Get somebody else to do it. And I'm trying to tell you. But when I'm back in it, I mentally prepare for that next thing because I already know it's going to take something out of me that I don't have. Like things I want to do in Q2. I just told y'all I battle with consistency, right? I just told y'all that. I'm so open to my weaknesses because I already know what they are. I know what they are because anytime I have something that don't work out right, before I get to cutting people and before I get to looking at anybody else, I'm like, Precious, how did you add to this result, right? What actions did you take or not take that landed you here? And it could be some other things that people did, but at the end, ultimately, this is my business. I am the head of the Porsche Academy. So anything that happens in it or don't happen in it is a result of what I did or what I didn't do. Somebody wasn't properly trained. I didn't show up, whatever it is, but I know it starts with the head. So it's like I had to learn to take accountability. And I didn't know that in the beginning. First, I was like, look, you messed up. But I'm trying to tell you, Deborah needs accountability partner in Jersey, guys. Consistency. I love it. I will be seeking help. I love it. You got to, ultimately, you got to be intentional in showing up. Not even, that is key. Like you have to, I think the thing that's going to help you guys be intentional about it is realizing the result. I had to realize me showing up had nothing to do with me wanting to be cute or me wanting to be seen or me wanting to be heard. It had everything to do with how people feel when I show up. It had everything to do with this how people are empowered, how they're in that moment. But then I just got tired of firing them up. And I'm like, all right, what you gonna do now? That's why I'm asking y'all, like, what you gonna do now? Take that and run with it. Even if it's something like Bridget, I love it. Even if the next thing is write something down, write it down, baby. Write it down. I'm trying to tell you. I love this aura. May your choices reflect your hopes and not your fears. I love Nelson Mandela. Hello. Reaching out to my 5-star mentor. I love y'all. Guys, I'm trying to tell Kimberly. I am trying to tell you, baby, we need breaks sometimes, but I'm on 1,000 right now. It's like every time I don't even have to sit in this chair. I could be in the kitchen. It's just like I'm on it. Like, what can I do today? What can I do today? What can I do today for my people? That's just where I'm at, because that is how I got to where I'm at. It wasn't sitting behind doing no emails and doing a whole bunch of admin work. It was showing up for my people, and it was serving my people. And that's where I'm at. That is exactly where I'm at. I cried when I met you. I was so happy to be in your presence. Deborah girl, I'm trying to tell y'all be wearing me out in class. I'm trying to tell y'all, because y'all know I think I'm Superwoman. And as soon as y'all tear up, I start tearing up. I'm like, oh my God. They had me crying in the last Canopy class. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all be having it. I'm trying to tell you. Toya say, not the wig. Yes. All right, guys, definitely. We still going to be talking about this whole thing about showing up. And if you guys, I don't know if you even recognize it or not, but this whole thing is still centered around money mindset, right? And ultimately, everything does start with a mindset, having your mindset, repositioning your mindset to be in the right place, right? And having a mindset of growth, right? Of abundance. But when it comes to running a business, your business isn't a business if you're not making sales. It's not. So this was my learning thing today, this year, was like, I went on my hiatus, and I'm like, all right, things are moving. Like, the passive stuff is moving, but my aggressive money wasn't happening because I wasn't doing anything. And I'm like, all right, well, okay, we got to get back to it, because what we want up there, that's going to take a couple bags. But I had to get that fire. I had to be clear on the direction I was going in. I had to gain clarity around what I wanted to do. And I had to gain clarity around who I wanted to help. And guys, I'm so passionate about what I do. And it's not about just no daggone draping. It's about monetizing myself. I was able to monetize myself in a short amount of time, and be able to work when I don't want to work. I mean, work when I want to work and don't when I don't. Get up when I want to get up. It's because I have things working in the background, right? Every platform I have is monetized. I have a boutique. If somebody buys stuff, it makes money on its own. I don't promote that stuff, right? Affiliate marketing, like all of my sources of income is up there. Draping instructor, business coach, published author, boutique owner, digital course creator, micro influencer, affiliate marketer, YouTuber. Everything I do generates some type of coin. And I think why I'm so passionate about this money mindset model is because that is how you ultimately free up your time, by diversifying your income. So you guys, like, this is where it's at. I'm trying to tell you, you got to develop a money mindset, because the things that you guys want is going to take that money, because we all just about are in the second half of our life, right? So that's what it's going to take. And for me, I ain't got that much time I had going up the hill. I ain't got that much time. So I got to open up as many streams as possible that makes sense, though, right? So I want the same thing for you guys. I definitely do. So definitely join me next week, guys. I want you to join me next week, because I'm going to be talking. What am I talking about? Let me see if I can pull it up. Next week, I'm talking about, building a strong brand for your event design business, right? And this is, if you guys look at my titles now, I am a business coach, right? But I don't coach right now. But that's what I do. So what I was having a difficulty time doing was marrying my coaching and my draping business. And it's like, when I was able to do that this year, I'm like, that just makes so much freaking sense. So I could tell someone how to build a strong brand, but if my audience is in the events industry, I just tie the two together, because you pretty much, you're going to do the same thing. The strategy is a strategy, but to make it make sense in my industry, this is how I had to marry the two together. So I'm able to still coach and work under my coaching hat and teach the same strategies, but to the audience that actually follows me, engages with me, and learns from me. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you. I love you as always. And I hope to see you guys next week for Poshcast. Next week, what's happening? Let me see. Yep, it's next week is what, 19th? 19th, yes. And if you guys are not in the YouTube membership, when did I go live? Last night I had went live and did them, we did some tiebacks. That was fine. I used them in class today, y'all. We did some time backs. And next Tuesday, I'm going live for those in the membership. Every Tuesday. The Tuesdays are the days I go live for the membership. But it's different trainings. So next Tuesday, we're talking about perimeter draping. What's the best fabric to use, how to measure it out, all that good stuff. So if there are like things that you want to learn and you want to know, go on and join the membership, guys. I'm trying to tell you that's where you need to be. Jasmine, hey, lady, where you been at? Give a portion to 7 and also to 8, for thou knowest not what evil shall be upon the earth. Ecclesiastes. Go ahead, Jasmine. I haven't talked to you in a while. All right, guys, I got to get out of here because the girl is almost off from work. So I got to get my youngin. As always, I want you guys to have a blessed week. If I don't see you guys, if you need anything, you know exactly how to reach me, your girl Precious Stevens of the Posh Academy. And until then, I am reminding you all that what? Anything is possible. I love y'all.